It's one of my favorite ponds. This is the...
Welcome back, fish folk, to part 2 of our continuing series, By Foot, By Paddle, By the Side of the Road. Coming at you on the flip side of this.
Sweet mother of pearl. Look at this bulldog tree. He's coming up. Boy, he's a hunter. Man. Shock in the water. Oh, tail slapping. All of a sudden down there, boom. That is old Florida at its best.
Last episode, I made a stop in Boca Ciega for some great redfish fun. Let's rejoin the action as fish number 4 is on the line. My hope was a 10 redfish day.
Redfish heaven! He's green. He's green. Because I saw him right there. He's green. Oh, another beauty. These are all quality reds right here. I'm almost afraid to get this one. I know he's green. All right, fella. Same dart. I've caught 4 fish now. All right, all right. All right, little beauty. Easy, easy, easy. Easy. Bled a little bit. All right, darling. You're okay. Using an 1/8 ounce jig head. That's my standard. I happen to have it in white today, but I'll use gold too. Using a dart. 18-pound fluorocarbon is what I'm using. Seagar. I like Seagar. It's a lot lighter, and I think it's more invisible in the water. I like it. 15-pound braided line is what I'm using. Fishing, simple fishing. That's what I like. Real light gear. Hit the tides right. This dart, this gold dart is my go-to lure. And I'm not even sponsored by Exude, but that dart is my go-to lure for redfish. Folks, I got fish that are dinking. If they miss it, they're following that. Oh, here we go, here we go. Ah! Help! All righty. I don't know if this was the fish I just missed or not, but he's in here. Hit it again. Can't tell the size of this one. Pretty good one, pretty good one. It is amazing to see how many redfish are in here right now. Ah, it is spring madness. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Can't fall, I got the mic in my pocket. He's somewhere right here. Man, this guy went all over the place. All right, get you by the gill. That way I can get this hook out of you. Pliers are always good to have because I can get this hook right out. We're not gut hooking any of these fish. Another nice one. All right, guy. There you go. 10 redfish day. That's what we're looking for. Missed it. Missed it. Threw back at that point, folks. Trying to find them again. Trying to find number 6. I'm laying on these fish. I'm laying in on these fish pretty hard. I think I'm still bass fishing. This guy's a small one, but he is really lively. Okay, fella. Okay. All right. I almost had it off of you. You just give me one more second. Be patient, patient, patient. See, you hooked yourself even worse. You gotta work with the average angler. Work with him. That little guy. Look at the blue on his tail. That's very blue. All right, guy. He's back out. I think he just demolished my dart. Running out of darts. What will I go to next? I'm 4 away from the magical 10. 4 away, folks. Let's take a commercial break, come back and see if I will get that number 10. What is this? Just got really heavy. Is this a snook? This might be a snook. No, I think it's a red out there. I think I see red. That just hit. They don't call them the bulldogs for nothing. He's just bulldogish. Wow, fella, you're pretty scrappy for not being that big, but I see the hook got in there a little bit deeper. That's probably why. That hurt him. There we go, got it. It's the only one that really got that hook down there deeper. But I was able to get it out. He's ready to go. I believe he's ready to go. There he is. He was playing possum there for a second. Not sure what to do. Sometimes, folks, it is good to have a Boca grip, and also to have it attached. My pliers and my Boca are attached to leashes because you never know when things could go awry and the fish could leave with your $100 Boca grip. Number 7, going for number 8. It was quite a day, folks, in the bay for redfish.
The tide was beginning its descent, so I took a cue from another kayaker out there and headed for deeper water. In this Reel Tips, Jackie O gives us a redfish lesson.
This past weekend we went live bait fishing for redfish. We caught a lot of big ones that had to be released, so what we did is we always use a circle hook. You can release the fish after you use a circle hook. They're hooked in the corner of the mouth. Over the live bait, I like to use a loud, noisy cork. Brings the fish to the live bait. Either one of these are fine. Fluorocarbon leader is a must. The salinity of the water, we haven't had much rain in the local area. The salinity has kept the water crystal clear. A fluorocarbon is necessary to catch your fish. Stick with the match the hatch. We were using pinfish. We caught a lot of big redfish this weekend.
And now back to that 10 redfish countdown.
He got it. It's a big red, folks. Folks, this is big. Look at him out there. This is one of the bigger ones. They're sitting out here. I'm gonna throw out the anchor. He's right here. There he goes. There he goes. It's too deep to step out. So, if I can find that anchor. Look at that fella. Going along, and I saw one big one. And then look at this big tank. I saw him actually hit the lure out there. I dinked it a little bit, but I dropped it right in front of him. Man, he's a beauty. Look at the head on that fish. What a beaut of a red this is. Trying to get him around that rod, trying to get him over here. He's huge, huge red. Got him. You ever play Twister? Look at that. That's a beaut. Going along, hitting a little bit deeper water, making a drift. And I saw one big one, and then I saw this other one. The first one went right on by the lure. He saw me. But this one went back to the lure, picked it up, and we were off to the races. Number 8. There we go. Just like that. Just like that, it's gone. Anything can happen on a kayak, folks. The pontoons really stabilize you. It took us a little while to get ourselves situated between me and the cameraman so that we could get that fish on camera. But that was worth the drift. We're heading back, drifting across. We got the wind behind us this time. We're making a good drift, and I'm able to spot fish out there and cast to them to sight cast them. Number 8, 2 more, and we've got the magical 10. Can we do it? We'll see after these messages.
Email bucket up next, fishing cats. On this email bucket, we have Randy's 15-year-old son, Josh Whitehead, who caught this monster bass somewhere in Newport Richey using a plastic lizard. This big lunker is estimated to be about 10 pounds. Wow. Congratulations, Josh. It looks like a bass run to me, folks. Here's 6-year-old Casey Bamonte with his dad out of Seminole, Florida, with a nice bass they caught in March. Congrats on that lunker, guys. Back in Boca Ciega, even my double C anchors couldn't slow my drift down enough, so it was back to waiting. A decision that soon paid off.
Folks, I believe we got number 9. That's another beauty. All right. Folks, what we've done is one of the smaller ones today, but number 9 on the Redfish countdown. Yeah. Whatever size he is, I'm just trying to get 10. Look at that blue tail. The young ones really have a bluish tail. That there. All right, little guy. What we've done, I'll let him go, then I'll continue the conversation. There we go, fella. He's gone. What we've done is we've moved out away from the original oyster beds where we caught all the fish earlier. And we drifted across, we caught that one big one, but the wind has gotten so that it's hard to control our drift, even with the drift anchors. We're just going too fast, so Sometimes it's more productive to bring yourself on out into a depth where you think the fish might be at, and start hitting them out there. And they definitely have moved out, straight out from the 2 oyster beds. There's actually 2 oyster beds over there. That's number 9. One more, and Weiss is done. And we're really gonna be done because it's dry over there where the canoe trail is. So we're gonna be dragging these kayaks back home. Oh, why me? Why did I wait so long? Catch that 10th fish. Too greedy. All right, time for some mussel, I think. The canoe trail, high and dry. Sweet mother of luck. Ugh.
It's time for a change of pace, fishing folk. Here's a by the side of the road anyone can do. Retention ponds for bass, especially during the start of bedding season from February to March.
All right, folks, we're at our first pond, and this pond is not an easy one. It's deep. I'm gonna go with my traditional saltwater rig, but I may, if we don't catch anything, I may have to come back and go with the weedless presentation because there's a lot of lily pads and stuff along the edges, and that makes it difficult to go without the weedless presentation. But we'll try it and see what we get. Yep. Whoa, folks, look what I got. That's a first with a saltwater lure. A gar, look how pretty that thing is. But that's not what I was expecting. Look at that. He just threw that lure back at me. Look at that, folks. How did he get that in his mouth? I don't know. Look how thin his mouth is right there. Boy, no fight at all. Just brought him right in. These gar have little teeth, so you want to be a little bit wary of that. We'll get my pliers, get him back out on his way. There we go. That came out easy. He's going to work himself back in there, and he's gone. Oh, there we go. I got him. There he is. Oh, now let's see if I can get him out. That's what happens right there. We got him. That's not a bad bass right there. I saw him come out of the darkness and tag that bait. He's actually hooked twice. He was so aggressive on that attack that it's a small guy. That's actually the first bass I've caught out of here. A little beauty. Send him back on his way. It's pretty exciting, it really is. There we go. I get him out over that lily pad. It's pretty exciting seeing a bass come out of the darkness and hit. You never know when it could be a 7-8 pounder. That one has a long ways to go before it reaches that length, but it was still neat to see him tag it. It's the first bass I've caught out of this lake, or I should say pond. Working the sides, always working the sides. These lily pads make it difficult with the regular saltwater setup that I have, but in some of the clear areas along the side, I'm able to pull out a fish. All right.
There's not much else biting at this watering hole, so on to another nearby pond.
All right, folks, here's the second pond. This is off the side of the road. This pond is easy because there's not a lot of structure along the sides for you to get hung up. So basically, I'm going to work the sides right on down in about 2 feet out to 3 feet of depth, And there's definitely bass in here. There's a huge lake over not too far from here and an interconnecting system of canals and creeks and stuff and pipes that lead from those canals over here into this pond right here, and that's where I think the bass came from. So I'm sure we'll get some bass here. So have confidence in me again. Tilapia beds, you can really tell the difference between that and a bass bed because they're deeper and they're more distinct and almost in circles. Perfect circles, but they are deeper and I can really tell. Sometimes the tilapia beds will be right next to the bass beds, and it might not be a good thing. How is the tilapia affecting the bass here in these enclosed ponds? I don't think it's affecting them bad, because there's definitely good bass action in these ponds. Ooh, look at that pleco, folks. That's actually an exotic species that started off in your aquarium and ended up here. Much bigger, of course. There's plenty of them in here. Algae eaters. So they're not gonna take a swipe at us today. Folks, that sign behind me is serious. You're fishing even ponds like this, just keep an eye out. Most of the alligators are small, but you never know. Ooh, this is a good one. Look at this one, folks. This is a pretty hefty fish right here. Can I get it? Can I get it? Do we have it? Whoa, look at that one. Look at that fatty. Woo-hoo-hoo. Gonna get yourself all muddied up for the camera. You gotta clean up a little bit, girl. Got some bugs on her right there. I would not eat any of these fish, folks, but they are fun to catch. That's a beaut. A little fat right there. Okay, sweet bass.
Folks, we're out of time for this episode, but we'll revisit the ponds in another installment of By Foot, By Paddle, By the Side of the Road, coming at you soon.
Yes, folks, the average angler has resorted to retention pond bass.